Hey guys, this is Manshark Sub LPs. I'm Sub, this is Crusader Kings II, and this is episode 15 of our Mk2 playthrough of Power Behind the Throne. We are Jarl Elef the Just of Vestlandet. We are beholden to King Haraldr of Denmark, who really needs to get his act together and just reform the damn religion, because we can do that now. We own enough things to do that. I'd love it if he would do that for me. Probably won't. Anyway, we've got a little bit of a problem in that these two blokes who we recently took ownership of, they are, well, they're set to actually, if they die, then their titles pass out of our realm. There's one thing we could do with one of them, and that is we release this woman here. We're just going to straight up release her from prison. They are our vassals, so that's all good. And that gives them a chance of actually having a child, which will then be the inheritance thingy. This one we can't really do anything with, because Hjalmar of Normandal actually has this woman here. I don't particularly know where Hjalmar of Normandal is. I mean, probably somewhere around here. But, you know, there's just a bit too much effort involved in tracking her down. So, one thing we can do is see, for Batulfa of Kemi, the reason why we would lose that province, Kemi being this one up here, right, it's kind of a shit province, but whatever, is we would lose it to Sturla of Vesterbotten, being this place here. Okay. The next one, Odre of Nerake, he holds Nerake, which is, where was that, you little bastard? Yep, this one down here, which is a little weird, but whatever. But he's also going to lose it to Sturla of Vesterbotten. So, both to this guy. Now, one way of dealing with this is we get rid of Sturla. I mean, look at this. Batulfa will inherit if he dies. Can we assassinate him? First of all, we can't offer vassalization. That's fine. He's got a pretty high chance of getting assassinated. Sure, why not? Invite everybody. We do have a threat here from one of our faction leaders. That's fine. And you know what? You need to stop your insanity. You won't stop. He's not in my court anyway. That's alright, he's also insane. He'll die at some point. Yeah, so this bloke here will slow a tribal organization. Another thing we could do now that we've taken so much goddamn land is create like 6 more duchies. We're not going to do that because that will split lands everywhere, and it'll be horrible when we eventually die and our children inherit it. So I mean, at the moment everything goes to Ingvar here. And he's the only, well, I mean, apart from them all voting for Bo, I'm fairly unlikely to have more children. Let's just check our inheritance. Bo is incapable, so currently it's 5-4. Yeah, he is probably going to die fairly soon, to be honest. And that'll be good for us. So we'll just wait till that and see what happens. A little bit leery about creating so many duchies until we can really get rid of our inheritance bullshit. Now, one thing I did just want to check, because I was informed of this by one of my good associates. Yep. Wow, all that time wasted raging about shit. You can search for traits. Just type it in and go. So we want to find geniuses of my religion, my culture, not in prison, not married, not rulers. We got some right here. We got my daughter, heir to the kingdom of Nereja, and this young lady here who is a bastard. Can't invite her to court because she must be an adult. Yeah, that'll come in later. See? Now I feel stupid. Anyway, let's get it going. Yep, I have a new heir. Perfect. My heir must get married. So yeah, people have started voting for him now, that all that sort of thing. So who should we get him married to? So again, we should be able to search up here. Genius, there is one. His 2-year-old. That's probably not going to be appropriate. Anybody strong? There is a strong 13-year-old. She's one-handed, but that's the only negative trait that she's... Not even a trait. You can't inherit being one-handed. Be 3 years. That should be alright. She's Hungarian Tengri. Let's have a proper look and not through the shitty interface. So we want women. I would like them to be... I don't care about my culture. That's fine. Any culture. Let's pick my religion group. And sort by age. Oh, that's not great. That's a huge distinction. Alright, well let's try looking for quick. Oh, I believe I've just hit a button. There we go. Don't know what that button was. It was probably screenshot. Okay, let's have a look at quick. We do have a lovely, my niece here, but... Oh, she'd be my niece, wouldn't she? It's not exactly the greatest. Can't marry nieces to, you know, dudes. What about strong? How's that looking? Really? Order them by age. 5, 10, 3. Really? Have a proper look through here. So there is a 16-year-old, but she's out of range. That 13-year-old we were talking about. Yeah, I think you'll just have to wait a little bit, so we'll do it through this one here. I mean, she looks like she's got pretty good stats, and strong is very nice, so... Yeah, let's do that one. Done. It is a betrothal, and it'll come through in 3 years. Excuse me. I'm a little bit sick, if I haven't already mentioned that, which is unfortunate. Who do you want to kill? Batulfa of Kemi? Yeah, how about you don't do that, bro? That organization thingy has gone away. That's great. Yes! Ah, I knew he'd do it. I knew he would do it. The Germanic religion has been reformed. So, the Germanic Reformation. The ancient Germanic religion is proving unable to withstand the onslaught of the cross and moon. That's our Christianity and Islam, of course. Rather than abandoning the old ways, Filka Haraldo, this gentleman here, and the most powerful priests have decided to reform the Germanic faith. With codified rites, a holy scripture, and a strict church hierarchy under a single leader, they hope that the reformed Germanic faith is better armed to fight back against the weak and effeminate foreign beliefs. So we can become Old Germanic or Germanic. We embrace the Reformation. All of our counties should have converted. Oh, that is amazing. I am very happy. And there you can see the little spread there. Some of our counties converted. We will see if we can get our Spy Master. She is not sick because there was an illness going on over here. So let's see. Wow, it's a really low chance to... I'm just going to put her in some of these ones, like this one here. Get those converted back. It's a proper Germanic. Whoa. Oh, nice. Ah, it's great. Good work. Good work, Heralda. Good work. So now what we can do when we get to it is, I believe we would be able to... Okay, my liege must reform. So, my liege needs to be feudal before I can be feudal. I believe he'll do that at some point anyway, because it's smart. Good man. Yep, she's still, excuse me, trying to end that. My wife's pregnant, that's not a good thing. Didn't want her to get pregnant. She did not abandon the plot. How about you stop backing this plot, man? Oh, that's my plot. The fuck? Oh yeah, she probably stopped, wouldn't do it because we've had a bit of a religion change, and I think the followers of the old religion might be shitty with us. Yep, because we're heretics to them now. That's cool. We'll be fine. Let's go for a little bit of a raid, maybe? Just have a quick look at all of our stuff. All of our direct stuff, anyway. Yeah, we'll get a... Wait, are we still trying to gain money? No, no, we're trying to become King of Norway, which isn't actually what we're trying to do. Alright, let's build some Earth Hill forts then. Oops, and in Kent? Yeah, Market Village, thank you. Alright, where are those diseases at? I want to avoid those. Okay, so smallpox around there. Wow, that's a lot of shit. A lot of disease. Can you doge in Venice? Ah, it's actually the guy we have in prison. How much are you worth now? 145 gold, but he can't afford it. Oh my god, that's amazing. What about his heir? Actually, we should have a, yeah, we have a lot of prisoners from Venice. No, fuck them, they can stay in jail. I need some dudes to go on a little bit of a raid, though. How many boats do I have? Pretty decent personal fleet. Let's, get rid of those ones. I think that should do us. You know what, let's make it easy, get rid of these ones. Yep. Nope. We propose that Svanhilde Youngsford daughter becomes a guardian and mentor to this one so that she can become a proper Norse Germanic. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Okay, so we're gonna have like 45 ships here. Maybe. $41, I was pretty close. So, can we get more dudes? No, it's not going to be great. Excuse me. You know what, that should be fine though. I mean, it should be fine. Yep, that's fine, that's fine. Alright boys, you're a raiding party, I have ticked that box already. How is Venice looking? Oh, Not recovered yet. Brittany was diseased? No, Brittany is fine. Time to get back on a bit of tourism, guys. My young daughter wants to know what everything is about, so let's make her a proper Germanic. So let's see what we can get out of this anyway. So let's see. Yep, so on and so forth. The Filkar can call for great holy wars, so basically crusades. Priests can marry, priests can inherit titles, women may own temple holdings. Weak rulers can prepare invasions, we can still navigate major rivers. We can raid infidels, we can take free concubines. The Filkarite is a secular title, basically. We're inferior at conversion, we can't declare holy wars, and women can hold spy master positions. Some of that is overdone a little bit. I don't think we should be inferior at conversion. I mean, when you think about it, we're a reformed religion now. We should be alright at it. This one lacks a guardian. We're going to educate her with a, let's see, educate. So what we're looking for is this line here, become a Germanic faithful, because, well, that's what we want. So, order by religion. Excuse me. Yeah, I think that'll do. Alright, who wants to get fucked up first? Well, this place has already been raided, so I guess we'll hit Leon. Could hold another great blot. Yeah, absolutely. Now, okay, so people who follow, people who are Christians or Islamic must offer gold to be exempted from a magnificent pagan feast. I don't think we've got anybody who actually owns land like that. Alright, now we're raiding. Human sacrifice time, so we may end up killing a Doge of Venice by accident. No, we've got this lovely lady. Axe. This lovely elderly woman, married to the previous Doge. Axe. Well, she looks like she had a cough anyway. This lovely lady, she's old. Germanic. Axe. This dude, he is New Germanic, but one of my vassals. What does he actually own? Yeah, well, it goes to another one of my vassals anyway. Axe. The Doge is whinging about his accommodations. I mean, look, he's a genius game master. I can't let him out. Let him rot. And now we have our celebrations. I mean, if a guy wanted to get out, then surely he would pay his own ransom. But he can't afford it, so fuck him. Alright, there we go. So that's one of my great objectives done with the Germanic Reformation. Yeah, wow. Now we need to do is slowly convert the old Germanic places to proper Germanic. God damn it, we got a son. Gandalf. God damn it. Okay, so that splits the realm again. Unfortunately. And we can't just off the kid. That's kind of annoying. I'm willing to bet the boss isn't looking to go feudal anytime soon. Though he really should. That's weird. Dover. This place here, right? Oh yeah, the barony itself. Oh, looks like my plot has been leaked. So we'll hear from somebody in a moment who'll be all like, hey, here you're trying to kill a bro. Pay me and I won't tell anybody. And we'll have to make the decision whether we pay him or just ignore it. I'm thinking we could probably just pay him off and then... Yeah, see, this has already happened where this guy died and therefore that inheritance occurred. Annoying. Little weird, but whatever. I'm not too concerned about parts of this land falling away from us now because, well, we just wanted it so that we could reform the religion. That's it. Oh, looks like the Khan over here somewhere has decided to settle down. Okay, Hafred asks me, does the Thunderer exist? Ah, well, we've given her the kind trait. This guy wants medium tribal organization. What will that give him? Oh, I think we need that, don't we? Yeah, we need to get to max tribal organization, so approve. Good. I myself will get that through. Yeah, we need max tribal organization before we can adopt feudalism. Oh, and now because he's got that, he can actually revoke old German titles for free. We will be able to do a similar thing. So let me just check. Yeah, fuck that guy. Basically, I'm just going through the opinions to see if this guy is old German. What is he? Herdman. Revoke. Only old Germanic dudes will get annoyed by this. I'd actually like to have my guys on point. There are going to be a few heretics like this. So it's going to basically be a big cleanse. So after we finish with this series of raids down here, we'll probably get right on that. Looks like we imprisoned a bunch more people. We really should see if we can sell any of them. Upgrade our weaponsmith. Alright, let's see. 38 prisoners. Yep. 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 Well, hopefully the mute function does still work on the microphone. I know I say that every time that I sneeze, but jeez. That one was rough. It's always worse sneezing when you're sick. Yep, thank you. Thank you. And this one? It's cool. Whatever. Getting just a little bit of money out of these dudes. Nice. The rating goes well. Investor's land has converted. Was that the one that I had? No, it was not. But I mean, good on it. More the merrier. We need to educate a child here. She is New Germanic, so doesn't really matter who we educate her with. What's she good at anyway? Being a sneaky little bitch. Spy Master it is. Even though he's Old Germanic, because he's in our court, he won't convert her. I think we could actually demand some conversions. Can we do that? We totally can. I'm not going to do it out of some of my counselors. I'm going to want it out of my Spy Master though. So demand a religious conversion. Yes. He's sick anyway. We'll see how much his opinion of us goes down after he, yep. Actually, it's improved. Nice. Only a -5. That's really good. Yeah, that's actually one thing we should really do with our vassals before we start declaring war on them to remove the heretics from the land. Let's see. It's fine. This one here. No, would not accept. What if I give you $15? Nope. Okay. Fair. Fair. His heir will convert though. Yeah, that's a good point. We should check all of our children. Well, all of our male children. So Ingvar has converted properly. Good work. And this one will be... Yep, that's good. That's good. Let's see. We were looking at vassals, weren't we? So that was just Chief of Wardland that we tried to convert. This bloke probably will not as well. Yep, we've got a no there. Yeah, and I don't think the money is going to help him out. We'll still pay him because we need to get him on side. Oh, he'd go for it. Done. You get to keep your land. It's a no, but for $15, it's a yes. What about this bloke? He looks like he's not. Yep, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. He's fine. This one must be... No, no, I just abducted a relative at some point. You know, little things like that. Good. And I'm pretty sure all the Godis will be the right religion. Even the Mayor of Sandwich is the right religion. This kid isn't the right religion, but I don't think we can demand to change it because he's a kid. That's cool. Right, keep on going. Yep. Ingvar has been clutching at his stomach and making... Yeah, okay, so he's got a bit of the old dysentery. I mean, I'd prefer it if the other kid died, this little one here, because, like, we already know what Ingvar's about. He's pretty alright. Let's pray to Odin that he recovers. If he dies, he dies. Excellent. Let's compensate our good wife for treating her son well. So successful treatment. That's excellent. We will of course be getting a lot of messages about how we're managing to maintain shit or convert dudes across and all that sort of thing. Alright, that's that siege done with. Let's move on to the next one. We'll basically go around clockwise. And over to there, thank you very much. Excuse me. God, I feel like Donald Trump, sniffing all the time. Let's just have a quick look at all of our shit. We're getting really good progression on a lot of these things. I think legalism is definitely going to be important. The rest of the shit we can't really afford right now. But it is, most of it's getting traction, which is good. Quick check of laws. When can I change another law? In 9 years. Okay. And that'll be the same in Ostlandet? Yep. Magnetic elective. Magnetic elective. Oh, right, because, yeah, you know, I know why that's doing all that sort of thing. Alright, makes sense. Whew. Intrigue. We're still kind of trying to murder that bloke. I don't particularly care about this woman here. She's all Germanic, so I don't give a shit. So go ahead if you want, mate. I'd prefer it if my steward didn't die. We do have a chieftess of Narakeshi in mind. No. No, she's not. Okay, we're fine there. Factions! Hjalmar thinks Hjalmar should be leader of the faction. Really, bro? I'm gonna just send him... No, he's one of the guys that didn't want it. Well, we'll start revoking his titles at some point. But right now I believe it is actually time to end the episode. So let's just pause it, get all this shit out of the way, click and click. And yes, that'll be that. So in the meantime, I've been Sub, you've been yourselves. Later.